So the buzz is strong, pun intended, with this next Netflix series. I'm talking with two of the stars of Obliterated, Shelley Hennig and Nick Zano. They're giving the cheers right there. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning, Trev. That was for you.
So
Great
it's
intro.
already #1 worldwide in many countries. What is Obliterated about?
Ooh.
Oh my God. Trevor, the summary question. How do you summarize something like this?
I was terrible at paraphrasing on standardized testing. So.
It's 4:15 in the morning.
Yeah.
Let's see.
A special forces unit
is pulled together and they gotta stop a nuke from going off in Vegas. Let's go. They succeed and they end up throwing a very enormous celebratory party where they consume a tremendous amount of narcotics. And when those narcotics are at the pinnacle, they realize they got the fake nuke and they have to suck it up and go out into the desert to find the real nuke while completely inebriated.
Before Las Vegas. Wow. I've had 4 sips. Before Las Vegas is destroyed forever.
Yeah, you're fitting it well. Obviously, this show is not for kids.
Part of this.
It's all part of it, yeah. Obviously, it's not for kids, but we need these kind of R-rated shows to get us through the holidays while the kids play with their new toys. What was it like filming those raunchy scenes?
Wild.
You definitely couldn't hold back.
No.
The thing about working with Josh Hayden, I mean, I imagine with the exception of Cobra Kai, very different tone, but I actually tested with Chris Klein for American Reunion, I don't know, 15 years ago. So I met John and Hayden in that process, and my character's on drugs, and they said, look, go for it. Do whatever you want to do. And I wound up humping a chair. So that was like my first, interaction. Obviously, they did not ask me to do that. That's something that I decided to do. But it started there, and then we're doing a 10-hour sex scene in front of a camel, for Obliterated. But the scenes are purposeful, and I do think, our characters are under such high pressure, and I can imagine when you're out there saving the world, what it must feel like to come home and have to come down from that. And so we let off some steam, and we learn a lot about Ava and McKnight through that.
Yeah, absolutely. So most of the season takes place across a night or two, and your characters are supposed to still be drunk or high or in these inebriated states. What was it like continuing to get in that mindset every time you're filming?
Well, it's just tracking it. We shot it insanely out of order. So remembering where you are on your drug-induced journey and your drunken state. So like you could be doing something on Monday where you're coming down, and then Wednesday you're at the peak. So you just have to track it, otherwise.
A lot of notes. Or like scene 1 of the day would be coming down, and then scene 2 would be. It was different all the time. We just had to be ready and malleable.
Yeah. And I binged this so fast, I'm sure most people will too. What were your favorite scenes to film in Obliterated?
That's so many, man. I just like being around everybody.
Yeah.
When the whole gang was together,
the group scenes.
It was just fun. Like Josh Hayden put together like a really eclectic, collective group of people who are like we really meshed well.
We had bits like that.
We had inside jokes.
We were very annoying to be around, I can imagine. But it was really instant.
I think the first 45 minutes of meeting Shelley in person and all of us meeting together, I think we were making fun of Shelley's rent.
The house that I rented, just like that.
Yeah. So it just started
like so much
and it
fun.
just stayed.
Yeah, it seems like awesome. So much fun. So let's hope
wish you were there.
Yeah, thank you. Let's hope for a second season. What ideas do you have for this special ops team, if there's more?
Oh, man.
I mean, I suggested someplace tropical.
Yeah. Someplace boats.
I don't do well with boats, but we'll argue about this later.
Boats. We're also open to anybody sending us to exotic locations.
Yeah, in the meantime.
Scout. Hey,
yeah, we're available.
You do the work. You take the trips.
Resorts, we're open.
Yeah, trust me when I say you were going to binge Obliterated in no time. Thanks so much, Shelley and Nick. Obliterated is now streaming on Netflix.
Bye, Trevor.
Thank you, Trevor.
Bye.
We
Thank
love you.
you.